Hey, Devin, it's Catherine from the Buffalo News. Hope you can hear me okay. Just big picture, wanted to ask you about, looking back at your season as a whole, how do you hope to build off of it headed into next year?
You know, just talk to my coaches, see what I need to improve on. Learned a lot this year, so that's a lot to build off of as well, and just go from there.
Sorry, just to follow up, when you say you learned a lot this year, what do you think is the biggest thing you learned?
Every year is different, and it's hard in this league as far as just getting wins and staying healthy. So just keep finding ways, to get better. You know what I'm saying, and stay healthy. Whatever it is, just stay in the training room, weight room, whatever it may be, because your best ability is availability. So, yep.
Hey, Devin, it's Jay with Buffalo News. I'm sorry, I'm just on a flight. I hope you can hear me. Do you feel like over the last 6 or 7 weeks of the regular season and then into the playoffs that you established yourself as a number one running back in this league for this team?
Yeah, man, I guess you could say so. Yeah, I showed I growed, I can handle it. It's something to build off of.
Sorry, I just had one follow-up. And then in terms of the run game overall, do you feel like, it was consistent enough this year in terms of supporting Josh and what you guys want to do through the air? Or is there more to be done there in terms of being a balanced offense next season?
Yeah, I think towards the end we kind of got it to what we wanted it to be, but of course it can always be better.
Thanks, Devin.
Hey, Devin, I know that there's a lot of, bad taste left in the mouth from last night's game, but when you look back on this season, as a whole with the team, just how do you kind of encapsulate just kind of how everything played out this year for you guys?
Man, it was a long season for one. A lot of ups and downs, but just the character of the team and just never giving up. Never giving in. Always finding a way. Always fighting. It just shows. When people put things aside and come together for something that's greater than them, that anything is possible.
Hey, Devin, John Worrell here. With, now that you're heading into the offseason and there's lots of talk about Brian Daboll, getting a lot of attention on the head coaching front, what concerns and what are the challenges that this team faces? What are your thoughts about the potential of losing Brian as a coordinator? And what are the challenges that this team faces should that happen?
Man, that's the business side, of this business. People get opportunities, to basically go up in this business, and that's what Coach Daboll got right now. But what we'll be losing is, man, a great offensive coordinator. Just a real dude. He's gonna keep it real with his players. He's here for his players. And he was big to our organization, to our unit. So it'll be a huge loss if we was to lose him. And man, much love for Coach Daboll. Got much love for Coach Daboll.
How confident are you this team can move forward should Brian leave?
I'm very confident. Just the guys that we got in the locker room and what we built over these last few years. Feel like we can take on anything, whatever it may be. If a new coach come in, we'll find a way like we always do.
Thank you. Enjoy the off season as much as you can.
Appreciate it, bro.
Hey, Devin, how do you guys kind of, and you yourself, how do you process last night and then start to move forward into the off season here over the next week?
Honestly, I'm still trying to process it. Still don't seem real, but reality is just we're gonna have to process it. It's just looking back, you gave it your all, but of course, it's something that could have been done for us to win. And once you process that and look yourself in the mirror and see what has to be worked on and whatever it may be, get ready to move forward because a new year is coming. So basically, what I'm saying is, I still need time to process it.
Yeah, I totally understand that and get that. What do you think is next for this offense based on what you guys showed everybody last night?
Man, great things. I could say that we put some good things on tape last night. It's just tough, but we can build off it. That's all I'm gonna say. We can build off it.
I like that. And then final question for me, Devin. I mean, the way that you ended the regular season and went into the postseason, you were very productive for this offense. So I know you're probably still processing everything, but what are you most proud of in what you did this season and what you put on tape?
Just leaving it all out there on the field for my teammates. Just always bringing positive energy, great energy, and having that rub off on my teammates. That's what I'm most proud of, to be honest.
Thanks, Devin. Enjoy the off season.
Appreciate it.
Hey, Devin, good to see you.
What up, bro?
Can you speak to how much love there is in the locker room and the bond that you all share?
Man, it's major love, man. Just over time, as you go through things with guys, you get closer and closer. You have more real combos, which leads to bringing you even closer, and then just going through all the hard work, all the ups and downs together. Man, it's so much love in the locker room, and definitely one of the best locker rooms I've ever been in my life. So yeah.
Do you worry at all about how this roster will change in the offseason, knowing that you guys felt you had a championship caliber team this year?
That's just a part of the business, bro. Can't worry too much about it. Of course, you don't want to see it change, but it's gonna be some changes here and there to it. That's just the nature of the business, bro.
All right. Thank you. Have a good offseason.
Sure.
Hey, Devin, AJ Feldman here in Rochester. Josh Allen, the 2 weeks in the playoffs, played about as well as you could possibly expect. Just how can you kind of put into words the performance he put out there in the playoffs?
Man, that's a guy that put it all on the line for his teammates. Not only that, he did it at a high level. Gave us a chance to win. And that's just Josh, man. That's him day in and day out. I'm not surprised. But that just shows, what he's willing to do for his team and the guys that he loves.
You've got the quarterback, you've got a really talented team around him. You can kind of expect to be back, but at the same time, you never really know when you're going to get a chance like you had last night. What do you have to do in the offseason to make sure that next time you're in that opportunity, you're able to take advantage of it and pull out a win?
Man, back to the drawing board. Like I said, it's always something that you can improve at. And man, just know, it's gonna get harder. Like your workouts got to be harder. The way you prepare has to be harder. It's just all about going harder, bro. That's what it's gonna come down to.
All right, Devin, thanks for your time.